Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to show you how to draw Burning Godzilla. So, to start off with this, we need to begin with his head, and I'm going to keep his head in the top left corner of my paper, just so I have plenty of room for his whole body and his tail. So, the first thing we want to do is we want to begin with his eyes. So, I'm going to start off by drawing a small little line that curves down and back up like this. Then underneath it, I'm going to put a little curved line like that. Then above it, I'm going to add a little bit bigger line. Then over here, I'm going to draw a little line that goes out and then comes back. And then I'm going to bring this line and curve it around till I get right to about there. Now, for the nose. So I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to draw a line that just kind of curves up and down a little bit. And then I'm going to draw a line that goes up and over. Then I'm going to come down here, I'm going to draw a line that goes down a little bit. And then it's going to go over. And it's going to come down, go up, and then down a little bit like that. Then starting right here, I'm going to draw a line that kind of curves down. And it's going to curve down to about there. Then I'm going to kind of bring it back and finish it right there. I'm going to leave a little bit of space because I want to add some teeth in there. So let's add some teeth real quick. So Godzilla's got lots of sharp teeth. So I'm going to draw some little V shapes on top. And then I'm going to draw some little triangle shapes down here. And I'll put a few more over on this side. Then I'm going to draw a little line that comes around here. Then I'm going to draw a line that goes down, up, and it's going to kind of come up here like that for his jaw. Then inside here, I'm going to draw a line that curves down like this for the tongue. Then up here, I'm going to draw a line that goes up and over for his other nose, or nostril, I should say. Now let's put a little line above it. And I'll bring this line in a little bit. So there's his head. So let's kind of work on the body. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to make a little bit of a line down for where his neck would be. And then I'm going to draw a line down here for the bottom of his neck. So I'm going to continue this line down. I'm going to stop it right there. Then, starting right here, I'm going to leave a little bit of space. I'm going to draw a line that goes down a little bit and comes over, kind of where his chest would be. And then I'm going to draw his arm up here. So first, I'm going to draw a line that kind of curves around. And then it's going to go down like this. Then I'm going to draw a line that goes out at an angle. And then I'm going to curve this down and around for a finger. Then I'm going to put another one right here where his thumb would be. Then I'm going to put another one right there. Then I'm going to just bring this back like that. Now, next what I'm going to do is I'm going to just continue this line, and I'm going to bring this down right to about here. Now, starting up here, I'm going to draw his first leg. So starting up here, I'm going to draw a line that kind of comes down and then kind of curves back like this. Then I'm going to draw a line that goes in and then another one underneath it. Then I'm going to start here. I'm going to draw a line that curves up like this. Then it's going to go around and back. And then I'm going to do a big claw in here. Then his next toe is going to start here with a curved line. And before I do anything else, I'm going to add that big claw in there. And then I'm going to continue it up here. Now this last toe is going to be smaller, so I'm going to draw a little curved line. Then I'm going to draw a little line there, and then I'm going to put a small toe in there. Then I'm going to draw a line that comes out and goes up, and I'm going to curve it right to here. Then starting right here, I'm going to just kind of curve it around. Kind of use some broken lines to kind of show where it's going to be. Now his other leg is going to start right here, and it's going to come out, and then it's going to go back in real close to this leg. I'm going to add a few more of these lines just where the foot kind of meets the leg. Then I'm going to draw a line that goes out, curve it in, and I'm going to bring this right to about there. Put that claw on there. And then I'm just going to start one more right there and put another claw right there. Now for his other arm, I'm going to start the arm right up here, and I'm going to use a curved line that kind of comes down here like this and then goes down like that. Then I'm going to start another line right here. And then starting right here, I'm going to draw this arm coming down. And then I'm going to draw one finger right there. And then I'm going to put another one right here. And then one more right here, and then kind of curve it back with a couple lines like that. Now, when I draw his back, he's got so many different spikes. So what I'm going to do is, instead of drawing just like a straight line, I'm going to start adding a couple of these little kind of triangular bump shapes. And these just kind of help show where like some of his spikes are going to be. So I'm going to draw some of these around here. You want to make them different sizes. Now, after I put a few of those on there, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slowly start drawing a line down here. And then I'm going to curve this line up to here. Then I'm going to bring this line back down, and I'm going to curve it right to about there. Then starting right here, I'm going to draw a line that goes from here to here, and it's going to slowly curve into that. So now that we have the actual Godzilla finished, we can now start adding all of the details on here. So he's got lots and lots of details. So one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to make some of these lines up here a little bit longer, just so it shows that these scales have a little bit more dimension to them. Next, I want to start working on his spikes that he has going down his back. So I'm going to start the spikes up here, and I'm just going to kind of make these like stretched out M shapes. They can go in all different sizes, and you want them to all be kind of different, because if they all look the same, then it's just not going to Looks super realistic. So I'm going to just add a bunch of these around here. When I get down here, I'm going to start making these kind of go out a little bit in different directions. And just be really creative with these and make them kind of go all over. Then as I get down towards the tail, I'm going to start making these a little bit smaller. I'm going to start putting some up here. I'm going to start putting some on top of the tail, just like that. Now, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to add some more spikes and scales. I'm going to add some more of these lines around here, a little bit smaller than the ones that are behind it, just so that it looks like the scales are slowly starting to get bigger as they move up. You can add kind of like a broken line around here. Now, I'm going to add a lot of like broken lines on here just to kind of show different areas where the body is kind of bending and moving. I'm going to put a lot of these around here by the neck. I'm going to put some at the top of the neck too. Lots of broken lines, just leaving spaces in between them. I'm going to put some more up here by his jaw. Then I'm going to add lots of broken lines around his mouth. I'm going to add some up here. Show where like some lips are. Let's give him that other eye. Now he also has a couple spikes on top of his head, so I'm going to add a couple right there. Add a few extra little lines coming around here. Put some under his eye, above his eye. I'm going to throw some more lines right here. A couple little extra lines around there. Then I'm also going to put lines on his body. Going to put some more broken ones down here. Add a few more there. Throw some lines going down too, just to show where there are scale patterns. I want to put some more of these kind of lines going down the tail. Different things like this. I want to put some more lines on here. Then you can also put lines on the legs and everything. I'm going to do these curved lines just to kind of show that it's three-dimensional. You can put some extra lines on the toes. Put some more on here. Put some broken lines on the arm. I want to put some more lines kind of coming down here. Curve a couple of them around there. Put some more lines over here. All these lines just kind of add extra details. Put some lines on his fingers. Can't forget to give him these claws on these hands. You can put some extra little lines on the fingers and stuff. You can add a couple extra lines going down the arms. Now, when I come up here, I also want to add a few more scales. I want to make these smaller and farther apart. I'm just going to throw these all around here. Put some up here. I'm also going to add some little circles and stuff around here. These don't even have to be completely closed in. And these circles just add extra little scales and stuff. Little bumps and details. And this just kind of helps add different things without, going crazy with every single little scale that he has on his body. Adds a few more broken lines. A couple more around here. I'm going to add a couple lines going down here too on his legs. A couple more on here. Add a few more lines. You can have some kind of running down the tail as well. And there you go. There is, oh, one more thing. We want to do a little bit more work on his spikes as well before we finish up. We want to add some extra little detailed lines on his spikes. Just different sizes, different patterns. These just kind of add extra little details. Make it look a little bit more realistic. Especially get these big tall ones up here. Then I'm also going to add a few spikes in the back here, just for some extra little details. I'm going to put some around here too, in between all the little spikes, just to add extra little details and stuff on here. Put a few more up here. And then you can add some extra little lines. I like to make some extra lines on this part too. Just make the scales look like they're kind of going in different directions or different lengths. And there you go. There is your drawing of Burning Godzilla. Now, right now, he doesn't really look like he's burning or anything. But once we start adding some of the details on him and start coloring, then you'll really start to see all of the little bits of burning effect on here. So I'm going to fast forward and start coloring this. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy.